What's good, bruh? It's your boy TJ Grayson, and welcome to episode 6 of the Realest Living podcast. As always, go like the podcast, share it, subscribe, go watch it on Rumble. I'm not even going to talk about the remote podcast anymore. Just I'll drop a video. It's not that deep. And if you want to be on the podcast, hit me up on the socials. Also, in the email, all that shit's in the description and stuff. So we have just about a couch full today, and we got 2 new people on the podcast. And we'll start with the introductions. Whichever one of y'all would like to go first.
Hey, I'm KJ.
Dustin, what's up?
All right, and making his record 3rd appearance on the show. Talk to him.
Hey, Gaines is back in the building, y'all. I told y'all I'd be back to make y'all laugh.
Yes, history setting. He passed Kirsty today. So,
No cap.
she'll be here next week, though. She's coming for the title. All right, so I'm going to start the show off with facts. And I decided to pick facts about animals today. Random ones that I just found on the internet. All right, so the first facts, not fact. Kangaroos can't fart. Female lions actually do 90% of the hunting, which is kind of funny because they normally think of the male lion as the hunter.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You s-
Female lions do 90% of the hunt, or kangaroos can't fart.
Yeah.
They're not able to fart. They do not have the ability to fart.
Stop
Why,
the
though?
cap.
That's no cap.
That's why they so aggressive. They fighting
Yeah.
everybody. They can't fart. Can't get no release.
Okay.
Why can't they fart?
I don't know. I just looked at the facts. I didn't look up why. Might be something to look at afterwards.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. If you thaw a frozen lobster that's dead, it can actually come back to life.
So you just gotta let it thaw out.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Hippopotamus milk is pink. A crocodile is unable to stick its tongue out, which that one was interesting.
I can see that though. All them big teeth.
Hippos, actually, when they're attracting a mate, they attract their mates by shitting and pissing. That's how they attract their mates.
Stop the cap.
It can take up to a month for a sloth to digest 1 leaf. And they actually only shit about once a week. Some of them do.
That's wild.
Cats will only meow at humans, nobody else. No other, anything else.
So they
Not-
ain't meowing at each other when they want to hit it.
only at humans.
Damn.
The chicken is the closest living relative to the T-Rex, which that was interesting.
You could tell. Look at their legs.
Yeah, well, the big ones, yeah. Pause. Penguins, when they propose to each other like we do for marriage or whatever, they use pebbles to propose.
Oh, so Happy Feet was legit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And lastly, you can identify the gender of a turtle based on the sound that it makes. So if the male turtle, a male turtle will grunt and a female turtle will hiss. So that's how you'll identify what gender the turtle is. So if you hear a turtle hiss, then it's a woman. And if
Hurry up a
it
little
grunts,
bit.
it's a male. So,
I can
yeah.
see that.
All right. So now we're going to go on into the first topic, which was proposed by KJ. So I'll let you take the lead. It's on the Passport Bros. So
Okay.
you go ahead and dive us in.
Okay, so Passport Bros are saying fuck American women, in particular fuck Black American women, and let's go across seas and see what we can find that's readily available and more in line with they think a woman should be or should do. So, I mean, I think it's bogus. I think it's quite entertaining to watch so many overly grown, sensitive Black men want to get a passport just to find something they can find in their own backyard.
Thoughts? Anyone?
Well, you know. I can't really speak on that because, I mean, I can't disrespect my beautiful Black sisters we got and whatnot. But, I mean, I ain't finna do all that passport stuff for no foreign, but if I see one, come on.
I actually just realized it was saw it was a thing like a couple weeks ago. I'm big on YouTube, so I started watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I saw a video and I was like, what is a passport, bro? So I kind of delved into that rabbit hole, and from the comments and stuff, I found a lot of other videos, and I don't. It's to me, it seems like a bunch of dudes getting played. To be honest, like I mean, from what I've seen on there, like I saw the videos where they'll walk up to the club and the women are coming from like 100 feet away. Like all they gotta do is just holler, and the women just start flocking to them and stuff. And I mean, I get that from a man's standpoint, like having that much attention put on you is, you get bigging up your chest and stuff, like, it makes you feel some type of way. But really, to me, I've never been big on that stuff because, I mean, it's not real. It's not true. Like, it's just fakery. And some of these dudes are getting so into it, they're getting played on levels where they're bringing these women back to the U.S. and they're sending all the money back to some dude back there. All the dude's money. And, I mean, then she's going to bring him over here, and you're just left out, and you're just looking stupid.
My personal opinion, I don't see nothing wrong with it at all.
Stop the cap.
All right, Jaylon.
No cap. If a man wants to do that, then that's his prerogative.
Yeah.
We don't say anything when these women that go to Dubai and Mexico and they get flew out and go all these other places by men and stuff. We don't say nothing.
True.
But my question is, are these women actively pursuing passport men or men in those countries, or are they being pursued and then getting the opportunity to be flown out?
Let me be very clear. Women generally don't pursue any man. The men are the ones that pursue. I will say this, however, if I feel like we have a culture now where women have we were talking before the show, they don't really have a burden of performance. A lot of women want to be married, but a lot of women don't want to be wives. They want the wedding and all that stuff, but when it comes down to it, they want their man to take care of the house and do all this stuff, and they want this man to bring home the bacon and stuff, but they don't want to make a damn sandwich. They don't want to clean. They don't want to do none of that. So if a man says that, and this is just, for me, simple. If I know that a majority of the women, or if I feel like a majority of the women are like that in America, I'm not going to take the chance and invest my resources, because you have to invest your resources as a man to get a woman. And I'm not going to invest my resources into somebody who might be an exception. So if I know that in other countries they're a little bit more disciplined, a little bit more modest and stuff, and I can go there and find somebody else, and I have the ability to, I don't see anything wrong with that.
But don't you see that as a gamble as well? I mean, you're facing less backlash if you do it here. Or you could be like the dude now on TikTok and Facebook Live and Instagram Live begging for $100. You a passport bro with all these funds, but you flying Spirit?
I mean, look, I get you. I don't think that everybody should just do it. I just think, though, if you have the ability to do it, and it is a gamble, but I think we have to look at probability. The probability of finding, a woman here that's not, that's gonna be like a virgin. That's gonna be, the probability of finding a woman here that's a virgin, that doesn't make a lot of money, that's gonna be submissive, kind of low compared to somewhere else where women are like, like maybe like India or something, or one of those places where they can't even show their face or something, and you can have multiple wives and things like that. There's just it's a lot of different things. It's a whole different custom, So I think that if that's what you want in a partner, and you have a better chance of finding it in India or Dubai or something, I don't see anything wrong with that, because in backlash, I wouldn't even care about the backlash, because at the end of the day, what other people think about me in a relationship is really irrelevant, because I'm the one that's got to date the person. So
not so much opinionated backlash, but like the backlash of you, like Dustin said, you getting this woman over here, you're spending money, you're investing in her, learning the language, learning the customs, getting herself acclimated here, and just for her to be everything that you're giving her, she's sending back to the crib and bringing another dude over.
Is that every case?
You played yourself.
I'm saying, is that every case, though?
You played.
Is that every case? Because, I mean, there's...
Not every case.
Not every case.
Let's be real. All those same things that you just said, a woman here could do that just as easily. and they do it. And they do it just as easily.
Yeah, but now you done
get
got this woman...
every day.
Yeah, they do. But now you done got this woman a whole American citizenship because you're thinking with your penis and not the bigger picture.
But I'm saying, I think that the likelihood of bringing, like mail order brides and stuff like that, the likelihood of bringing somebody over that has those customs ingrained in their society to have somebody like that come over here, let's say the opportunity for them to finesse you to me is a lot lower than the women here who are basically taught that they can use their sexuality to extract as much resources out of a man without even having to fuck the dude. Like a woman can take a man, they can get a man to take him on 5, 6, 7 dates, give him no pussy. You know what I'm saying? They can get a man to pay their light bill. There's some women that now that say, you talking to me, but what bill you gonna pay? I mean, there's women like women have monumental requirements here, whereas in other places they may not. So I don't think it's it's a gamble, yes, but I don't think it's more of a gamble than messing with the girl here. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know about the black and the black women thing, but I mean I don't know. It's crazy to me because we always talk about how white people are wrong for saying that you need to date within their race, but the second that a black man wants to date outside of his race, we on his ass about there's so many black queens around here and stuff like that. But it's fine when white people it's not fine when white people say that, but when we say you as a man need to date a black woman instead of another woman, it's an issue.
The only issue comes when that black man is disrespectful.
Sure, but I think that's
my only issue.
I think that should go all around the board.
Definitely. I don't think you should be like, oh, black women ain't shit, black women ain't this, black women ain't that, just so you can feel like you're feeling better about dating a white woman. No. That shit's garbage. That shit's trash.
Me personally, there's a set of traits that I don't like, and if any woman possesses those traits, I don't like it. So I think that's how most people need to look at it. But to answer the question, I don't really think there's a problem with it, because my thing is I don't really have a problem with anybody who's willing to do whatever to seek happiness in relationships and stuff. That's just my thing. If you even if you're like a sugar daddy and you want companionship and you want to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on a woman, if that's what makes you happy, go for it, man. That's just me. But anything else on Passport Bros?
Negative.
Anything else, Dustin?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, well, we're gonna move on to topic number 2 then. 3 questions about men and women. The first question: do you think men and women look for the same things in each other? And if not, should they?
No.
So no, they don't look for the same things in each other. Do you think that they should?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I don't think they look for the same things, but I think depending on what aspects of things we're talking about, they should, as far as maybe mindset and plans of progression and stuff like that. They should definitely dive into those things before taking someone super seriously. Those are things that should be divulged and discussed.
Agreed.
Okay. You, Jaylon?
I think she pretty much touched on it pretty well just then.
Okay. I don't think that they sorry, I'm trying to see who's calling me. Okay. I would say that they don't look for the same things, and I think that they shouldn't look for the same things. I think attraction is asymmetrical. We don't like the same things, and I think that's why we like each other, because we're not the same. I don't think that I think a lot of women, like I've said a lot of times, a lot of women look for men to make more money than them. I don't think many men are looking for women to make more money than them,
I'm all right with it.
Really?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
My boy loves to be tricked on.
Really?
Not true.
Stop
not
the
true.
cap.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
So you don't mind if your woman, like, you don't mind a woman making more than you?
Nah, it wouldn't bother me.
How do you think that the woman would feel about that?
Yeah, she better not have it.
Sorry, excuse me, most women.
Okay,
Let's
so
say most women.
from
not
my
girls.
point of view, if I'm making more than my man, but he's still holding things down as a man should,
Like what?
as far as like I don't mind carrying the burden financially if I'm making more and I can help that.
Well, I mean, now when you say carry, I mean like consistently. I don't mean like for a certain period. I mean like for the totality of your relationship.
That's cool. As long as there's mutual, I'm not going to disrespect him because he makes less, but I shouldn't catch any flack or any attitude in the same aspect of me making more money. I feel like if this is what we agreed to when we got into this relationship and this is where we're at and we're both comfortable and we're both happy, it's really nobody's concern if he's making less or if I'm making more.
Well, let me tell you the difference. When you make more money than her, you have a lot more leverage, right? A lot more power, I would say. like, let's say, for example, she's going to go out on a girls' trip. Let's say all together. Let's say she's going to go out on a girls' trip or go out to the club with her friends. And let's say she's wearing something that you don't necessarily like. If you don't make as much money as her, typically, if you told her, I don't really like that, I don't think you should change, she's not going to take what you're saying very seriously.
Yeah.
Now, if you made more money than her and you said, I don't need you wearing that, she might be way more likely to accept what you're saying. And it's not even just about because you make more money. It's because more money provides more stability. And the more stability that you provide, the more status you have. The more status you have, ultimately, the more power you have. I see you shaking your head. You disagree?
I'm very much so going to disagree.
Okay.
My dude could be working at McDonald's, but as long as he's motivated to be the manager of McDonald's, maybe have his own franchise one day. If we're together and we're
That goes
serious,
with ambition, though.
Yeah.
Right? But
but even if I'm making more than he is, and if we're in a seriously committed relationship, what kind of person would I be to not take his feelings and his concerns into consideration?
you would be.
That's about the woman. That's not about how much money a man has. That's about how much a woman respects her partner and how much she respects herself.
Well, I think that sounds great, but I don't think most women operate like that.
And they don't. And I know
think
that as
you
a
are
woman.
an exception, a gross exception at that. Because I think if you were making less money, then most women that were with you are probably gonna little boy you, and probably not gonna respect you. And on top of that, I just think that it wouldn't even last. You'd be on a time clock unless you showed that you had the ability to make more. Like, because ambition is part of it. But if you were working at McDonald's and you just planned on staying at McDonald's, it doesn't matter how nice you are, how sweet you are, you don't have no plans to grow. So they're going to leave you for somebody else that does. That's why I say that typically it's not a good template to follow.
Whenever I was younger, my early 20s, I've actually dated a few women while not being employed and in year-long relationships.
Well,
And
I hate to say it, but where are they now?
well, yeah.
That's my point.
But here was a big problem I ran into. Her family had actually pressured to leave me
That's another
because
thing too.
it motivated me to get up off my butt. And I mean,
Well, I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, like, you'll see that too. Even if
Yeah.
the woman wants to stay with you, sometimes her friends, why are you staying with that bro?
a lot of social pressure.
Yeah, because it's a lot of social pressure on men to provide. Now, whether that's fair or not, it's kind of irrelevant. It's just that's just how the world works, unfortunately. So
Yeah, but I'm not taking no advice from a chick that can't even keep the father of her child around.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I'm not taking no advice from a chick who, even if her and her father of her child are not together, you can't even get that man to do what he needs to do for your child. Like, you make
Wow.
poor decisions. I'm gonna judge you by your baby daddy. You making poor decisions.
And you're right, because ultimately women have all the choice when it comes to
Yes.
that. Women pick who they have sex with, pick whose baby they have.
You pick Tommy the Clown.
Yeah, and
I'm not ever trusting your choice.
and overwhelmingly they choose to be single too. So,
Absolutely.
I mean,
Stuff
uh,
and stuff and crap.
real shit. Okay, next question. If you were engaged to someone and you found out that the person that they dated before you, they cheated on, would you call off the engagement?
I have to from experience. Not like the engagement situation, but just from past experiences. I can't deal with that anymore.
So, well, I'm saying that they're not cheating on you, but you found out the person that they were with before cheated on them.
That's what I'm saying. I can't risk it.
Okay.
I would love my younger mindset when I first stepped into my 20s. I would be like, once a cheater, always a cheater. And I'm not saying cheating is excusable, but sometimes you really have to look at the factors and the circumstances as why this person cheated. It's not cool that they cheated because they could have walked away. But if you're dealing with a woman who don't do nothing but bitch you out, nag, holding the cooch away, on that bullshit, okay. And if you're dealing with a man who doesn't handle business, I can understand it, but I don't condone it.
I have a question for you, but I'm gonna wait till Jaylon says what he has to say, and then I'm gonna ask you. Okay.
I forgot what it was.
Oh, I said if you were with a woman, right, you were engaged to her, and right like before y'all were about to get married, like maybe like 2 weeks before, you found out that the dude she dated before you, she cheated on. Would you call the engagement off?
Yeah, we're gonna put a little stop sign to it.
Okay.
Man. We got to do a little talking.
Okay.
We gotta have a little powwow, and you finna let me know what you got going on and what your mindset like and crap.
Okay. So my question to you was,
Okay.
do you think that a man can cheat on his girl and still love her?
Absolutely. Men are not as emotional as women. If I'm cheating on you, I've emotionally already left you. I'm just sticking around because it's the devil that I know versus the devil that I don't know.
Mm.
If I cheat on you as a woman, I'm cheating on you because this man is fulfilling me in ways that you can't. You're cheating because you saw a nice piece of ass and you want to see what it's about.
I like you. I'm glad that you answered that question right.
Not right. I'm just being real.
I'm just kidding.
Most
But
women aren't going to cheat. Oh, this man looks good.
Stop the cap.
No, she's telling the truth. Most women, it's not just because they look good.
You said most women ain't gonna cheat.
No, she said most women ain't gonna cheat just because the man look good.
Nah.
He got to be having something, doing something that you.
When
not
a
doing.
woman cheats, it's premeditated murder.
Yes.
When a man cheats, it's just manslaughter.
Yes.
Like it's all. And here's the thing too.
She picked the time, place.
Yeah, and it's usually it's not gonna be no
yeah.
random. If you was gonna cheat on your girl, you could go to the club. A girl could dance on you, could take her home and fuck her, and that'd be it. A woman would never.
A woman gonna cheat on you with intention. She gon' fuck your daddy, cuz.
Yeah, she's gonna be talking to the mailman every time at the end of the street, and then the mailman's gonna come in here and fight.
She gonna be your stepmama when it's done.
It's gonna be somebody.
Stop the cap.
That's no cap.
That's no cap.
That girl is speaking facts.
I know a chick right now. Her dude cheated on her the entire time. He wasn't emotionally mature. Today, I won't say who she is, but she lives in Tupelo, but she graduated from Corinth. She is now her ex's stepmom.
Who is it?
I just said I
don't
wasn't
do
gonna say.
Don't do that. Listen, I'm not trying to have people come and put the dislikes on this.
Okay. But she this man's stepmom. The dad was doing what he couldn't.
Well, I'm glad that you answered that good. You answered that well. Because most women be like, no, it's the same thing. It's not the same.
No.
When men
not at
cheat, it's
all.
way different. And actually, as a matter of fact, there's a quote that I want you all to hear. When women cheat, they cheat. When men cheat, they have sex.
Exactly.
Or men don't. Sorry, it's women cheat, men have sex. That's the quote.
Absolutely. Because women, they need that emotional connection. Majority of women need that emotional connection in some type of like relationship to even get busy.
And that's why I said that. And also to go off of that, the reason I asked this question was to illustrate the fact that men care a lot more about a woman's past than women care about a man's past generally. You know, and if you found out they did it in the past, you're going to assume that they did it in the future. However, women, they're more concerned with your future. You could have been on tape fucking 10 girls in the past, but if they know that you're for them and they know that in the future you're going places, they don't care. Whereas we as men, we definitely do. It doesn't matter where they're going in life.
It's
if they
all about
fuck with you,
y'all
don't
ego
care.
there.
No, it's not that. We have a lot of things in the past. It comes from biology, right? So in the past, there wasn't really a way to ensure paternity if a woman was like a hoe, right? Like, cause we wouldn't know. Now you know, there's like pregnancy tests and stuff like, or not pregnancy tests. Sorry, you can take a test to see if you're the biological father and stuff now. But we didn't have all those things back in the day, and so it comes from that. Also, it's just men do a lot of the things they do for status, right? How we look to other people. So if you go into a party and every single dude in that party has fucked your girl,
You looking real bitch made, ain't even
Yeah.
gonna hold you.
you are. Or if you go into a party and everybody has seen your girl naked or something, then people are gonna be like, like I've already seen that. And then
She going.
the luster is gone, right? But if you go into a party, like I always tell my friend, like one of the biggest things for me for status with a woman, if we're all here chilling and my woman came in and cooked for us and brought us all food and stuff, that instantly gives me status among my peers because I'm like, man, I need a woman that can do that. Everything that men do is about status. Wearing chains, getting these expensive cars, getting haircuts every week. They do it for status because they know that status attracts women.
Not always.
What do you say? Not always to you.
Status does not always attract women. Or the kind of women that you want to pursue long term. Women who look for status versus stability are not the kind of women that you should pursue.
Well, I would say this. Generally, status comes with stability. Because I don't think you gain a lot of status without being able to, like there's, I just think they go hand in hand, right?
In Corinth, you got broke boys with status that girls gonna flee to them. You a weed dealer. You never have weed, bro. but women gonna come
But that's my point,
because
though.
you have an image, but you're not stable.
Well, okay, so I guess I can give you that.
Yeah.
But women, but that doesn't. But you just kind of illustrated my point about
But
women.
those are
want
not
status.
the women that you should also be pursuing.
No, but I don't disagree with you. But I'm saying that to my point, women want men with status. That's why they go after the drug dealers. And when they're in high school, they go after the star of the football team, and they go off with somebody that's on the basketball team, and that's why they all get all the pussy because women like the men that can give them status. Men want the status because they know when they have status that women will flock to them. That's just my point. Now maybe they're not the women that you should want, but and another sad thing is there's not a lot of guys that have status. So a lot of these women are fighting for the same dudes. So
That's a whole.
that's
other
why these
discussion.
dudes be fucking all these girls because they have the ability to. And all these dudes at the top are fucking. All these dudes at the bottom ain't.
I'd be so mad at my dad though. I'm still hung up on the dad thing.
Yeah, like
Oh,
you.
what?
Like, Dad, why? Why did you do this?
Oh, when I
to me,
told her
Dad?
that homegirl became his stepmom.
Oh,
hung up.
yeah.
Me and Dad gonna have to have a talk. Like, look,
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next question. All right, if your best friend was cheating on their partner, would you tell their partner?
no.
One more time on that question.
If your best friend had a girlfriend and he was cheating on her, would you tell the girlfriend that your best friend is cheating on her?
Hell nah.
What about
It,
you?
it, it ain't my place. It ain't my place to speak on that.
This is interesting because
I'm gonna say yeah.
yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. It's
It's,
always
and it's not even for the reason that you think. If my girl,
like your best friend that's a woman. Yeah,
she cheating.
you gonna tell the dude?
Damn, I heard it wrong.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, hell no.
Wait a minute.
Stop the cap.
Yeah.
Stop the
No,
cap.
I'm not gonna tell him, but I'm definitely gonna have that conversation because I'm not a cheater and I don't condone that shit
So you're gonna have the conversation with her.
with her.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I heard it backwards.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, I ain't.
No, it's if your best friend that's a girl and
I
she
was
cheated on
finna
her
say, stop
man,
the
would you
cap.
tell the man?
The only reason I would tell is if we were blood related. Other than that, pop your shit, bitch.
Here's my thing with it.
Okay.
This a respect standpoint, like with my friends, I don't want to have your girl's number in my phone. I don't really talk to her when she comes around like that type thing. Like I don't. I feel like I shouldn't be close to your girl.
So then that makes me question your ability to control yourself and if you're really loyal, if you feel that strongly.
Oh no, I mean I could control myself definitely. I just don't want there to ever even be any question, no doubt. Like
But if I'm
Nothing.
cool, I want my homie and the dude that I'm dating, I want everybody to be
Well, let's
cool.
let's keep it a buck, okay? Men are creeps, and men are perverts.
Women are too.
Yes,
Exactly.
but we know men generally want. Men are very competitive. So if you have something that I want, I'm either gonna try to outdo you or take what you have. That's just how the world works. Men are conquerors by
seen it happen a lot.
Yes, that's why. I mean, I'd see a lot more men trying to take another dude's girl than women that try to take another girl's man.
So I'm gonna go
That's
ahead.
happened though. I mean, I'm just saying it's probably a little closer, but
That's why
I think it's more so men. Yeah,
that's why I say I'm gonna go ahead and take myself out of the equation on that one because
but you're not wrong. I don't think you're wrong. I think that
yeah.
I don't necessarily think that it's wrong to be friends with her, but I think that you have to have a boundary.
I agree with the boundary, but I'm saying like I don't want you to not speak to my dude if he
No.
comes in the room. You talking about like not talking to him altogether.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm gonna say hey, but that's about it.
I think he's probably more talking about like texting her and
Oh yeah, that's
I ain't got
another
no-
one.
talking
Yeah,
to
that's
her on the
another
phone and stuff. Like, because I always I don't know what the correct term is, but I always call it superhero syndrome.
Absolutely.
It's like where, like, if you and him are like dating and y'all get into it and then you call me to vent, you're going to be like, oh, well, you listen to me and he doesn't. And then you'll start liking me. And then, so it's like, that's kind of, that's why I think it's kind of best to just kind of,
I'll
have
say
a
that.
boundary for sure.
Definitely boundary, no numbers, no texting. But I definitely feel like if my man in the room, You need to be able to hold a conversation with him. It doesn't have to be awkward, but like you making it seem like you ain't gonna say shit.
Dealings,
Shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no dealings, but I don't think anything's wrong with it, so to speak. I think he's just respecting their relationship.
But it definitely gonna make me look at you a little funny.
All right. Well, we're actually on the last topic. We actually moved through them pretty quick, but
I need to go to work.
you can go ahead.
I'll see y'all later.
Wait, which one do you want to? Say something else.
Test.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate having you on the show and stuff like that. You know, always welcome back.
Yeah, good being here. See y'all.
Yes, sir.
See you Monday.
See ya. Sorry I had to leave early.
Oh, it's all good, man. We finna run through these last ones.
KJ's fault.
Bro, really?
I'm playing.
I'm gonna wait for him to walk out the door first, so that you can scoot over a little if you want now. Say. Well, the last questions on here are just quick little rapid fire ones, like I normally do. So, oh, okay.
Oh
I
man,
forgot
listen
about
at
that.
him.
Huh?
Put him in the
Yeah, let's not tell everybody on camera where you keep your keys. Okay. All right. First question. Odd one. Do you believe in ghosts?
I'm gonna say no.
I 100% do.
I was finna say, yeah.
I do.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Booga 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 booga.
Favorite hobby?
He breaking in a car. But ooh,
I love traveling.
basketball.
What's your hobby?
Yeah.
Traveling?
Basketball.
Well, I'm a lazy fuck that likes to play video games. So that's mine. Favorite fruit?
Strawberries.
Yeah, we kind of talked about this before the show.
Ooh.
Oh, there's rocks.
Chill out. This is an elevated fruit.
Elevated. No.
Stop the cap.
No.
I know what yours is.
Yeah.
You gonna say it again too? Ain't
I will. I'm gonna wait till you say yours.
Give me a, give me an orange.
Respectable.
I can get behind that.
Watermelon. Number one.
I'm with you.
Watermelon.
It has no taste.
Stop the cap.
It has no
This is
taste.
gonna
Yeah.
be
It's literally water.
You
Melon.
crazy as a hell.
Water.
watermelon.
I mean, I'm gonna eat it. Don't get me wrong, but I have to put salt on it so I can get
Salt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sugar.
No, what?
Come on, bro.
Salt. Nah.
What?
You tripping?
You just said it tastes like water. You know,
But
like-
you gotta put the salt on there. You gotta put the salt on there to make it better.
Listen, respectfully,
Hey, you ain't got to
It's
put nothing
watermelon.
on it, really.
I can see oranges. Strawberries, just no. I'd eat a cherry before I would eat strawberries.
Really?
Yeah, but only with the core in the middle.
Hey, so I tell you what color watermelon?
Oh yeah.
Just red. I mean, orange is cool too. I just red. Fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. All right. I think we've already asked you, but I was hoping to ask Dustin, but he left. So, and he was gonna ask you too. But how do you eat your steak?
Medium rare.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Did you hear that?
And I'm
Jaylon?
gonna judge you, Jaylon,
hear
based
that,
off what
Jaylon?
you say.
She knew you said well done.
I don't give a damn. I
Yeah,
don't need no red meat, salmonella, sickanella.
So
and
would
none
you
of
try
that.
like medium well?
Fuck no. Well
You
done.
sweet.
Yo, you wildin'.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
Real.
You
Real
wildin'.
skill.
If you can cook, you can eat one well done.
I'm not saying well done is just nasty, but
I'm not trying to fight to my death to eat
You
it.
ain't got. That's
Facts.
why I said if you know how to cook, You ain't got to worry about that.
If
You
you
know
know how
what? I
to-
ain't gonna hold you. You legit, because my grandma can make a fried steak.
If you
It's
know
well
how to
done and it's
cook-
tender.
It can taste just like the one you want.
Yeah.
You go out to eat.
Cap, if you know how to cook,
What?
you'll get medium rare. That's it. That's because you would never make a well done steak. You might as well just.
Crazy as hell.
Bro, you might as well
I
just-
make you one.
All right, let's. I need to see him cook one.
We're gonna
I
put
need to
that on the
see it.
channel.
Definitely. I'm tuning in.
All right.
All right. Okay. Favorite TV show?
Like all time favorite or to date?
Sure. You can do both.
Okay, all time favorite. I'm gonna catch flag for it. Grey's Anatomy.
I don't know why you catch flack for that.
People be like it's overrated, but it's really not.
I just don't.
Definitely overrated.
I told you somebody was gonna say that shit was overrated.
I don't watch shows with real people in it though, so I'm not. Like, I just don't do that.
Okay, and
Cartoons,
then
for sure.
like to date, my favorite one. It's Big Mouth on Netflix.
Oh wait, hold on. You think Grey's Anatomy is your favorite show of all time?
Of all time.
Oh wow.
Hell no.
Hey, y'all chill off me.
I don't even know. I don't know much about it. I'm just saying like that's interesting.
People in the hospital.
I saw a clip from it. It was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna watch shows with real people.
I legit have I'm a full time doctor in this bitch. I know what to do. I'm gonna suture you if you heard. I
I
got
don't
you.
know. What about you? Favorite TV show? You can do
Ooh.
both, all time and
Favorite all time. Definitely gonna be a cartoon.
Ooh, I want to hear that shit.
I mean, and you can't go against SpongeBob.
facts.
He a legend in these streets.
Yeah. Facts.
But
Oh no, but
now on this today, when I get home, y'all don't look at me crazy and stuff now.
All right.
I'm gonna give you two.
Okay.
We
Let's
got,
hear it.
we got All American.
I fucks with All American.
Okay.
I don't.
You sleeping.
I said, this me.
I got
It's
you.
me.
I got you.
Days of Our Lives, damn it. Days of Our
I
Lives.
didn't see Days of
I'm
I
listening
didn't see that shit coming.
because I'm grown.
Not because you grown, my guy.
It's the same thing as that Grey's Anatomy bullshit you are.
Hell no.
Yes, it is.
That
I'm gonna have to
Days
do
of Our
some
Lives is the
research.
poorest fucking acting I've ever seen.
The hell you say?
All right. Somebody pull up a side by side of like a medical scene in Days of Our Lives versus Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, when did Days of Our Lives is an older show, right?
Hell yeah, I used to watch that shit with my grandma when she was off.
And I still watch it to this day. Every day I gotta
That's
watch
tough.
an episode when I get out of here.
Well, I'll.
I must say they must be good because this shit been on for a long time. I mean, a
it's
lot of
still
people done died off that show.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so it must be something.
Okay. Well, my favorite TV shows, currently, well, I'm gonna say all time for me is one of two, or one of three.
Okay.
SpongeBob,
Facts.
Family Guy,
Facts.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
you like the new Bel Air?
No,
Oh, why?
no, I don't like reboots. They're not mine. I
At your gym.
never give them a chance.
I hear you.
That is very, and I know that that's very wrong, and I'll admit it, but I just don't like them.
My mom don't watch the same movie twice, so I understand.
I don't know about all that.
She don't. She will not watch the same movie twice.
I don't watch. I wasn't that loud, thankfully. And currently, I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch anime.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say Dragon Ball because
Dragon Ball is undefeated.
it's just a regular pick. So if not Dragon Ball, I'm gonna say Black Clover.
Huh?
Black Clover.
It's anime.
Where can I find it? I watch anime. first.
Crunchyroll.
Wow. Okay.
I watch all my anime on Crunchyroll. Although there's others.
Crunchyroll.
I'm a basic anime watcher. I'm watching everything on Netflix and Hulu.
I was too. But once you find out that all anime isn't just people fighting and stuff like that, and there's rom-com animes and there's
comedy.
ichis
Yeah.
and stuff and harems and stuff. And one of my real favorites is High School D&D, and it's like titties all over the place.
Damn, cuz.
But there's actually a plot too.
Skeeter bites.
You know, in most
Anime, they titties
Anime,
are super big.
all the women are like stereotypical. They're
Coke
thick,
bottle.
curvy,
Yeah.
big ass, big titties.
All the time.
If
And
they
the,
are
and the
mosquito bites,
sex
they're
scenes
kids.
be lit, bro.
If they are mosquito bites their kids.
Or like preteen.
And if they don't have any titties, yeah. If they don't have any titties, then the people on the show generally will make fun of it. So most anime characters have titties.
like big boys, like Sailor Moon. She thick
I mean,
as
yeah,
shit.
because you know that most people that watch are gonna want to see that anyway. Like that's fan service. That's what gets people to watch.
Most anime watchers are the male audience.
Yes. Anyway. But yeah. Celebrity crush.
Lord, I know y'all seen my baby perform at halftime.
Oh God.
and don't worry, that's my kid. So listen here.
1 or 2 for me, and she's one of them.
No, this you can't stop the cap.
Nah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I mean,
I have 2 crushes.
A
One
little
is a
older.
woman. One is a man. Salma Hayek.
I'm about to look her up.
Right.
Pull that up.
Get it right now.
She bad.
Salma Hayek.
I don't know. A name like Selma, it's giving,
She Latino. She.
Underground
Shit sound like
Railroad.
food.
It's giving.
No,
Underground
she's
Railroad. I say it's giving.
She.
Underground Railroad.
She bad for.
That sound like that steak y'all like.
56. She old.
But like, look at her in her prime, and she still look good now, don't?
Selma Hayek.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is Selma Hayek.
Hmm.
I mean, she definitely looks better than everybody around
That's
here.
her when she was
She
young.
looked real good right here.
Yeah, that was the next one. She
Look at them
bad.
ties up top.
She.
Okay,
she
so who's your
bad.
male?
Scott Eastwood.
That sounds like a
He sound British.
Not really.
very
You know Clint Eastwood?
That ain't his brother.
That's his son.
Oh, okay.
Chill out.
All right. So for me, it's either Rihanna or Ariana Grande.
I'm gonna take Rihanna for the win. That thing, hey, she thinking now. She done
What
got it.
up?
She done had a baby.
And we got another one on the way. I just told y'all that now.
My only thing with Rihanna is just that
What?
she's
She can't do no wrong. What's up?
What?
a little older.
Don't worry about that.
She older, but look younger than Ariana Grande when you do a close up on their faces.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so what's next?
I'm not
So
finna
a
let,
billionaire.
I'm not finna let you disrespect.
And Rihanna's a billionaire as well.
No, I'm talking about Rihanna being a billionaire.
Okay, okay.
Ariana Grande's not even close.
I didn't think so.
I'm not comparing them. Listen, I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying that she's a billionaire, and also I just can't ignore the fact that
Yes,
even though Chris Brown did beat on her,
she got a man herpes.
that and
What?
She got a man herpes.
that
That's why she
and
got an ass beat, and she
it's in your
cheated.
mind now, ain't it?
And she cheated on him.
It's in your mind now.
That's how she got herpes. And she was older than him.
But she
when
beat
they
him-
was
but
together.
see, and when they were there, she was beating him in the car, and I don't do abusive, so
Yeah, it was abusive both ways. The only difference is she walked away with more visible markings, and he didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, she gave that man the clamp.
but I mean, I
That
would
ain't my baby on the way. I'm just letting y'all
I
know.
would take Rihanna strictly off of looks like
Yeah, no
years
personality.
ago, but
Def-
now
She look better now.
no,
That black hair,
no.
them curves.
Older women older women are
Yeah.
good for fucking, not for dating.
I don't know.
It's for me. Older men.
You know what? I hear that a lot of the time. Like older women are horrible to date. For
It's
me,
not even that. It's just like she's probably gonna have like when men like younger women because generally younger women aren't set in their ways. They're
and
a
they're
little,
more
bit,
impressionable.
a little bit more coachable. I know coachable sounds awful,
Sounds terrible.
but in theory, it's not. Like I don't have to worry about. More so than likely, if I like am going to tell an older woman about something, she's probably gonna either already know, or she's gonna come back because she's already has all this history of trauma with these other men. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Not to mention, a younger woman has less experience. So, for example, the one thing I like about taking a woman on vacation is if she's never been there and I got to show her something new. But when they're older, right? Like let's say I took an older woman to like the Bahamas.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, I remember when I
was-
came here 3 years ago. And let me tell you, the first thing that comes into a man's mind when you say that, you could have went there with family or whatever. The first thing I'm gonna think of, what nigga
dude brought you out?
here?
Yes, hell yeah. I ain't even gonna front.
telling you.
Listen, I took a dude out on a date. Like he was a stand up guy. I was in a better position financially, but he was a really genuine guy. So I decided to take him on a date.
Mhm.
But then he was like, "Somebody brought me here before." So now I'm looking at you like, First of all, you didn't take them, and they brought you.
Well, I say you already threw me off when you said I took a man on a date.
But I think
that's
men
wild,
should.
didn't
But
say-
I think
yeah.
men should be taken on dates.
I don't think that it
It
worked.
wasn't a first date.
I don't think it. Well, yeah, okay, all right. In that case, I get it. But I thought it was the first. I was like,
No.
ooh, yeah. But I would say though, like, yeah, like that's what goes through our head. We don't like experienced women. We like inexperienced women that we can show the world. We want a woman that looks at us like a knight in shining armor.
You taking me on a date, it'd have to be on some surprise stuff. Like,
Yeah, like he's like okay. So the scenario was he had a rough week at work,
yeah, there you go.
and I got his haircut. I mean, I wanted to let him know that I appreciate his hard work, his efforts, and that I'm very appreciative for the time that he puts in, and that I care about how he feels emotionally too, because he was emotionally drained from work. That shit was stressful, and he was bringing it home. So,
Surprise.
I did my shit. I made sure I took care of him that night.
Surprise me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Don't tell me.
That's good.
Hey, I'm finna take you on the hell nah.
Well, yeah.
So give me a be like, hey, go on get your shit together.
Yeah, that's how it
And
was.
go do something. Oh, we got something to do.
Yeah, but yeah, I would say that's one reason why I would say like and that's why like Rihanna, like yeah, Rihanna's bad and stuff.
It's hell.
Sure.
Lord.
But I guarantee you, it's gonna sound crazy. There are a bunch of other women that are just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, and would be willing to do more than Rihanna would be willing to do.
And they would, but
I don't know. I know some older women, but I love as a majority. I would say you're right, but you really
that's what I'm
gotta
speaking in general.
you gotta get to the meat of these women. Like,
Meat to meat. I'm sorry.
oh,
Listen. Hold on,
stop
my
the
AirPods.
cap.
I heard that song for the first time like 3 months ago, and I've been singing it every chance that I get.
What they say?
Take that rubber off of that whole meat to me.
Hey,
Okay, but I'm sorry, but yeah, but and maybe Rihanna might be an exception, but I would say most of the time it's just not that. I don't think that dating an older woman is ever a plus for a younger man. You fuck them. They're called MILFs for a reason.
this is a fact. I don't know. Even as trying to have friends as older women,
Yeah.
they're hard to get through to.
Yeah, and I
There's-
think that as a woman, dating an older man is better because you don't want an
Abso-fucking-lutely.
inexperienced man.
Listen, I ain't even trying to be that type of female, but I'm a daddy's girl to a core, and that can be a good thing or a bad thing. But in my case, it's been very. I hate to say this, but it's been very valuable in my experiences.
girl, he didn't know what he was doing. That little bitty thing. He went.
I'm telling you.
Young whippersnappers, they still got that milk behind they wet behind the ears, milk on the breath, don't know what they doing.
Yeah, women like men that have been through adversity and came out of it. Whereas we don't like women that have been through adversity and came out of
Cause
it.
them bitches be mean.
That's why them
Yeah,
older
that's
women
why I say we like
They be
younger
so
women.
hateful.
and the older women like younger men.
Yeah,
Cause they gonna put that shit on him.
older
Like,
women.
Girl, that boy, that young
He
boy.
blew my back
That
out.
boy put that motherfucking woo woo on me.
I think though it's different. I think when a woman is younger, she typically wants an older man. When they get older, if they're alone, then they typically would want a younger guy. But generally speaking, I think when it comes to something serious, they want an older man.
Absolutely.
And I think that men always generally prefer a younger woman. As a matter of fact, statistically speaking, it's actually not statistically speaking, but after a bunch of research and polls and stuff they made, men typically want women between the ages of 18, 25.
Now I feel like that's kind of predatory on the 18.
I knew
end.
somebody was gonna say that, but
Now,
it's
if you
not.
gave me 21, this bitch can come in the club with me and drink. This woman can't even get into some clubs if we wanted to go out because she's 18.
legal, it's legal.
She can't even buy tobacco no more.
It's legal.
She can't even. What the fuck can she do besides go to the army?
This thing,
It's
man,
legal.
praying. He
Seriously.
praying on this young.
Yeah, he was waiting on his moment.
No, it's not always that. I mean, my thing is like, here's the thing: like, when men say that they want to date women that's younger, it's predatory, right? So, let me ask you some questions then.
Okay.
Do you want a man that makes more money than you?
Yes, and I know younger men who make money than me.
Do you want a man that's smarter than you,
I would like an intelligent man. That's not necessarily smarter than me.
but at least equal?
Yes.
Okay. Would you want a man that is more confident than you?
When they're overly confident, they become pompous.
Not overly
assholes.
confident. I'm
But
just
like,
saying more confident. You don't want a man that you're more confident than, do you?
oh fuck no.
Okay. So what if I said that you're broke, you have no self-esteem, and and I said that you're largely dependent because you like these things in men?
Damn.
See, you see?
Shit.
When I flip the logic
What it-
back,
We got her.
I don't have it
Damn.
no more. I wish I still had. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's when men like things, they get shamed for it. It's predatory. But when you want an older man, because older men offer certain things, just like younger women offer certain things. Now, I understand 18 might be a bit of a stretch, but even still, she's still legal. I wouldn't date an 18-year-old, not because she's 18, just because she's probably wildly immature.
Dude, I didn't even like 18-year-olds when I was 18.
I
What
mean,
did you-
most women
what did
don't
you-
want
What
people.
did you like?
I'm not even talking about like, I'm just talking about in general. I didn't like 18-year-old people.
I would say most. Oh, well.
Like, the motherfuckers is whack.
I just think that it's just, we just have to like, I don't like when people say it's predatory for men to date younger women.
No.
It's just always like, to me, it's always like, first off, that's a really bold claim to say somebody is a pedophile for dating.
Not a pedophile, but you okay. So in my my thing is to date older men, and it's not because of, I mean, those other aspects are nice, but my mindset allows me to think, speak, and be on the mental level and the emotional capacity of an older
So
person.
here's the thing: women mature faster than men.
They do.
So if a man wants to date a younger woman because they may be on the same level intellectually.
There's no fucking way you 42 and you think an 18-year-old is fucking intellectual.
Well, there's other things that go.
They can be.
But see, intellect is not that big of a deal for men.
And I only gravitate towards men that think intellect is important.
But my thing is, you having a master's degree or a bachelor's degree does not help me at all.
No, I'm not talking about degree-wise. I'm talking about
Well,
you have to know what the fuck is going on in the world.
But I'm saying like you not knowing everything like that. Like, I'm not saying she got to be a dumbass, but I'm saying like if she has basic common knowledge, like I'm not gonna date somebody who is significantly smarter than Well, when it comes to dating, if there's one girl here that's has basic common knowledge, and there's another here that's really intelligent, that's not gonna be the deciding factor for me picking them.
Yeah, because the intelligent one is usually an ass.
Well, not even that. It's just that it doesn't matter to me. Like, because it doesn't affect me. Like, that's why I say, like, a woman typically making more money than me, or a woman's finances doesn't matter either, because it doesn't benefit me. Because if we go out on a date, I'm still going to have to pay. I'm still going to have to pay the majority of the bills. So why would your money matter? They always say your money is your money and my money is our money. So if I'm going to be expected to pay, why would I give a fuck about your money?
I don't like that saying.
I don't like it either, but it is what it is.
I don't live by it. I don't like it.
I don't like joint anything, but
Yeah.
I just say that that's just how the world works, and I'm saying like it's just I don't even know where I was going with that, but the point is, men and women look for different things in each other, and generally the younger women have what men look for, just like older men have what women look for.
Yeah, I was talking to an older dude, and he was like, "I'm probably gonna date women in their 20s because he's in his 40s and he has not had a child yet, and a woman that's in her 30s, that's considered a geriatric pregnancy.
Yes,
and more complications,
And
and he really wants to be a dad.
about like 90% of your eggs are gone at that age, so it's a very high risk.
Yeah.
And I would say too that when you date younger women, there's other things too. Respectfully, I don't think that any woman that's like Rihanna, for example, she's like 40 something. She would never be able to compete with what she looked like when she was 20 something. Ever.
In my opinion, she looks fucking better.
She does. No,
That black hair on her looks better. She has a more fuller face. She's just. But that's
bad.
everybody's opinion.
But I'm saying for men, because these are the ones that women want. Men look at youth, beauty, and like you said, fertility too, because an older woman is not gonna have necessarily be able to give kids. It's not just about intellect and looks and stuff. It's more so than that. It's a multivariate analysis. But
So let's ask Jaylon: does Rihanna look better now or then?
That's what I'm looking at.
I mean, look at Halle Berry. Does she look better now?
Damn,
when
I have
she was
that.
younger.
Listen,
Really?
Look at Beyonce. When Beyonce was younger, did she look better then or now?
She looks better now.
Cap.
Swear to God, she looked weird. She looked like a teeny bopper.
No, she was gorgeous. Gorgeous. And here's the thing. Not a good picture.
Wait.
That's not a
Okay,
good-
hold on.
it's not a good
You
picture.
pull up Rihanna now. I'm gonna pull her up when she first came out on the scene.
And also, once again, even if you want to say she looks better now and she's able to push the clock back, like, again, there's other things that go into it. She makes a lot of money, so her expectations are going to be sky high. And that's why, And also too,
All right. You got her now?
Lord have
I'm
mercy.
telling you,
Now.
And this is them.
I mean, I'm sorry, a goddess.
Let me see. I'm definitely rocking with the now.
Also, you have to also think, how much dick has that woman took? as
Ooh,
opposed to-
goodbye.
That plays a part.
Cause she was fucking with Leonardo DiCaprio and he bisexual.
Leonardo
Same
DiCaprio was also
amount.
the
She was-
same amount.
She was fucking in and she was fucking now.
But I'm saying,
And I think men should get off that shit right there.
absolutely not. That's very important
Why?
because, like I said, it all comes down to status. If you fucked a lot of dudes,
But if you got a bitch who confidential with her shit, you'll never know.
I don't think you'll ever know anyway. Because women,
You
but
don't.
but the reason, but why? But that goes to my point though. Because why would you hide it if it doesn't matter?
And I'm gonna tell you regardless. But
Most
what I'm
women
not,
won't.
I'm gonna tell you.
Most women ain't gonna tell you.
Like
their
I
body
done,
count.
I done busted
Nope.
it down. You know what I'm saying?
Not
But
a lot of women won't, and you know why they won't? Because they are afraid of how society is going to view them.
if you gonna be a hoe,
But they
step
want to
in your
know
hoe.
how many you done been with.
Yeah.
How many people? Listen, I have this argument
It
all
don't-
the
and it
time.
don't
I need to
define-
know.
And then don't define a dadgum thing.
Yeah, because I'm gonna still fuck with you off the top if I
No,
fuck with you.
it does, but for men, it doesn't.
Listen,
Men can have sex.
maybe young men, it matters.
It doesn't matter.
When you listen
It
from a
doesn't.
person who dates older men, they don't give a fuck how many people you done busted it down on. Are you gonna do the same thing today if I take you in this bitch? Are you gonna bust it wide open? Are you gonna show me the same tricks?
But
Are
see-
you gonna do the
but
same
see,
shit?
that's the thing. Well, you also have to look into this too. And I'm not saying this to be rude or anything, and I'm not saying this to come at you. I'm saying this for in general. If a man has options, right,
Mhm.
he's not going to deal with a woman that has a better likelihood of fucking off on him, which a hoe does. So, because my thing is, I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to worry about it with somebody who doesn't have a lot of bodies. And if I have the option to go get that person that doesn't have a lot of bodies, or at least presents herself in a way to where she doesn't have a lot of bodies,
There you go. You said the key word.
Yes.
It's all about presentation.
perception. Yes, perception is key. And that's why I think a lot of women don't say nothing about their body count.
They ain't.
Because they know if they do, if a woman cannot just overtly say, I fucked 500 dudes. Because most men are gonna look at her and want to just fuck her and not take her seriously. And that's just how it
But
goes.
it's in your delivery too. Like if I
It
told a
doesn't
dude,
even matter. You
Yes.
can peacefully say,
no,
I've had sex with 5.
no. But if you most men, and I hate to say it, most men
You can, go ahead.
most men and women, when you telling a person how many people you've been with, if you can put a nice bow on it, they'll be like, damn, fuck, okay.
Let me tell you,
Shit.
that's incorrect.
Incorrect.
Let me tell you why it's incorrect.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we shouldn't judge people based off of who they have sex with, but the world does not operate like that.
I'm not gonna base you off how many people you've slept with, but if I know you sleeping with a skeezer who got that shit, I'm definitely judging you.
Obviously that, but I'm saying I'm saying that men and women should be looked at equally for who they fuck, and like I said, if men fuck a lot of women, they're gonna be looked at as, they're gonna be praised, whereas if a woman does it, they're gonna be shamed. It should be equal, but it's not. But I'll tell you why it's not, because for women, when it comes to dating and getting mates, y'all live life on easy mode. A man gotta work his ass off to get pussy. You don't just get pussy by being attractive. You don't just get pussy by having money. You don't just get pussy by having confidence or ambition.
And I hate that.
You gotta be a full, like damn near the full package. But as a woman,
I wish men knew their worth.
I wish they did too. And
I
that's the
wish
problem.
men truly knew their
There's
worth.
too many simps that will
Not
go-
even simps, but
They
it's
simps.
just the fact that men haven't been in especially in America, men aren't put on pedestals the way women are. Women are seen as prizes, women are seen as trophies, women are seen as victims, women are seen as so many things and put on this pedestal where I feel like men deserve the same space.
Yeah, and they do.
And women are always drilled in them. Know your worth, know your worth, know your worth. Don't let you know what I'm saying?
mean-
But no woman ever is like, dude, you got this, you got that. You a hell of a guy. They never and don't waste it on no bum bitch.
It's crazy because women will sit here and say crazy shit like they're oppressed when men are out here dying just so they can have good nails. Men
What?
are going to the coal mines and working their ass off, risking death every day just so they can pay for their woman to go get good nails and have nice hair. And these women are talking about they're out here on the poles in the rain when the power goes off, fixing all these poles so that everybody can have electricity. Yet women are consistently out here bashing men like it's nothing. Saying men ain't shit. They don't need a man. But when they say they don't need a man, but when your house get broken into, you want to call a male police officer. When your tire need fixing,
Yeah.
you want to call a man.
I ain't even gonna hold you. If a woman police officer comes to the scene and my shit been broke into,
By a big man too. at
yeah,
that.
like bitch, I'm a bitch too. What are you doing here?
I mean, it's just my thing is just we have to be realistic here. Like
And I hate that. I really hate that for y'all.
men just have to perform. There's no burden of performance on women.
There's not, because I know some women right now that are with dudes who probably can't even read well, and you want this man to be an elite.
Yeah,
And you don't do shit.
and that's just the dynamic. Women are always gonna look for men. I would say this, and I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, let me know. For men, it's a quality over quantity thing. So for women, they want the best guy that they can get, and they want that one man. For women or for men, they want the most good-looking women that they can get, and that's what gets you status as a man. That's why all the rappers and stuff have a plethora of women.
You know what?
All the
I was
niggas.
gonna disagree, but I sat in rooms with women who looked at pictures of a man's ex, and if they weren't to her beauty standard, immediately he wasn't shit.
Well, and you know, it's funny because like you'll see that if a man and the thing is like that's why I have to tell. That's why I glad when I asked you that question earlier, about the cheating or whatever, because a man will cheat on you with a woman that looks nowhere near as good as you. Just because of the part of just the sex. He just wants the sex.
Yeah.
So, and I'm getting way off the topic, but we're going to continue because, but
Took a
yeah.
detour.
Well, okay. Describe, no, favorite food. Sorry.
Pasta.
A specific type or just,
Angel hair pasta. Fettuccine.
I like fettuccine.
Favorite food. That's tough.
I know mine off the rip every time.
Go ahead and get it to us.
Man, a good southern fried pork chop.
Damn, I ain't had a pork chop in a minute.
Man, go to Dinner Bell. They got one there. Blessing.
Give me a burger, man.
But from where?
And with what on it? That's very
Exactly.
important.
Like, we need to know the details on that.
What's on the burger?
It depends on if it's grilled or fried.
Well, which would you prefer though? Would you want a fried burger or a grilled one?
Give me one fried. Give me one fried.
Okay. I'll tell you this. As far as burgers go, there's one at Mugshots that has a steak sauce burger. Fire.
Shit be busting. And I love. You need to try Bulldog Burger.
I have. Not a fan.
You're not a fan?
No, but I didn't get a burger when I was there though, so maybe I need to try again. I got fried pickles from there, and they were ass.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
those cheese curl things that they got, fire. Okay. Describe your perfect meal. So it'd be one main food, two sides, a drink, and a dessert.
Long Island iced tea.
Oh, you lost me already.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm in the minority with that. A lot of people here like tea. I don't like tea at all.
But you don't taste the tea in the Long Island iced tea.
Oh, you're talking about alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't like alcohol either. I don't drink at all. So
There you go.
yeah, that's that. There it is. But anyway, go ahead. Long Island iced tea.
Long Island iced tea with top shelf liquor.
Okay.
Um,
Got two sides and a main dish
So I would do.
and dessert too. Sorry.
So I do a Cornish hen baked.
Cornish hen.
Yeah.
Never had that.
Shit's fire.
Okay. So that's the
With-
main. So what's the
Yeah.
two sides?
With grilled asparagus wrapped in bacon.
Ooh.
interesting. That is
And
interesting.
a baked potato. Fully loaded.
Fully loaded. Okay, so
Loaded.
sour cream, cheese,
All the way.
bacon bits.
Mhm.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's a fire baked potato.
Yeah.
Asparagus is interesting.
I love asparagus.
Yes.
I like it too. What wrapped in bacon too? You
Yes.
talking to me now?
You fried? Did you fry it?
Yes.
Hey.
Asparagus is underrated. For me.
Listen, she knows something.
She need to come
Telling
back.
you.
Knows something.
Yeah, she done been through some things for sure.
That shit
you
hit
don't
different.
just regularly try asparagus. Like it's not something you just go to the store and be like,
No.
I'm gonna get. And I'm glad
I
that.
had to be exposed to it.
Shout out to asparagus, man. What about you?
A main and two sides.
A main, two sides, a drink, and a dessert.
We finna get country.
Ah, let's-
I knew it was
hear it.
gonna come.
Give me some fried some fried chicken strips.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. No,
Give me.
wasn't part of it.
Let-
What's the sauce?
The sauce for the chicken strips.
Or are you eating them without sauce?
I'm putting hot sauce on mine.
That's interesting. Not honey mustard.
Nah.
Sour?
Th-
Sweet and
at-
sour?
This is at home.
Oh, okay.
This
But
is
shit, you can buy that
Honey
shit.
mustard.
Nah,
Yeah.
this-
Okay, hot sauce.
alright.
Okay, all right. So your sides.
We're going with biscuits.
Do you want like with the gravy
Nah,
or just regular?
regular biscuits.
Okay.
And then we gotta put some rice in there.
You lost me, bro. Regular white rice?
Yes.
Oh hell no.
Wait, this meal throwing me, but
Hell
listen, I know
no.
exactly what he's
My
talking about.
meal's
Put the
gonna be
sugar in the rice with the chicken strips and the biscuit.
Talk
Stack
to
that shit
me.
up. Hey, that shit gonna bust every time. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Talk to me.
I ain't even gonna lie. That shit.
White rice.
I had to
With
think about what he was
with
saying.
butter and
first.
sugar, this
Yeah, I
is
had to
a-
think about what he
Come
was
on,
saying
man.
at first, and you put that shit in the biscuit. Hey, that's a fire ass
All you're
breakfast too.
eating is butter and sugar because white rice has literally no taste at all.
That's what you put the
It
sugar.
would be different if you were talking about like jasmine rice or Spanish rice.
Man.
We ain't
I
eating no
just-
damn jasmine rice.
Right.
Jasmine
Talk
is
to
fire.
me.
Jasmine rice is fire. Anyway, okay. So what's your drink? It don't have to be liquor either. Right? It could be a
Nah,
soft
I
drink.
Oh, it's sweet tea. Or we got
From where?
My
What kind of
love.
sweet tea? You want like one from McDonald's, like a Sobe?
Nah,
Or like
we're gonna either McDonald's or Sonic.
Okay.
And then dessert. You crazy.
What'd you say? Watch out.
Watch out. Dessert, we got the ooh.
That man- Hey, he think about that shit for
Oh,
real.
God.
You can give me a strawberry cake
Period.
Disgusting.
or
With the strawberry chunks in that shit.
Yes.
or you can give me the little lemon slices.
Hey, we on the
Regular
same
lemon
page.
slices?
No, like just like the little bread, like the little pound
Yeah,
cake, like
yes.
shit. Yeah.
Talk.
Okay, that's
Listen,
cool. I like
talk to me.
We grew up on the same shit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Official.
All right, mine is a very basic ass meal.
Okay.
Fried pork chop, obviously, for the
Okay.
regular.
Okay.
All right, baked beans
Ooh,
with
got some at
the
home.
meat in it.
Yeah.
Particularly
Yeah.
particularly a four-legged animal like a deer or an elk. Probably deer though.
Deer meat and baked beans is
And baked
underrated.
We eat Bambi like that.
Oh God. And then either macaroni and cheese
Ooh.
or mashed
Damn.
potatoes.
Either one don't
Either
I'm
even.
gonna
one
go
is
with the
fine.
mac. I'm
But
gonna
I
go
would
with
say
the
mac because I like to mix my mac and cheese and baked beans together.
You putting in it. You got any bread? Any bread?
Well, I'm not gonna add the bread because it's not. I already
That
used
just
up my
that
two
just that
sides.
just come with
But
it.
if you
Yeah.
want to call it complimentary, it has to be the straight up. I would say Hawaiian bread.
Shit hit different. It really hit different.
That's it. Oh Lord,
For my drink,
this man finna say Monster Energy or something.
Alright.
energy drinks are awful.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna say it does it. It could be Sprite,
Mm-mm.
Dr Pepper,
Mhm.
orange juice, or
You just drinking random orange juice with
Orange
pork
juice
chops
don't-
and
That's what I mean.
shit?
Orange juice don't go with that, bro.
No.
I'm not gonna. I'm saying it. My drink, my go-to drink is one of these.
For this particular
But for
meal.
this particular meal, probably either Sprite or water. Honestly, I like
Okay.
water.
I
Smart
don't
water
trust people.
specifically.
I don't trust people who don't drink water.
I don't trust people.
What?
I don't
trust
mind if
people
you
who
don't
don't
drink
drink
water,
water.
but I don't trust people who think all water tastes the same.
Yes.
Because it does not.
And I don't trust people who don't drink water because I know your pH off.
Well, my water of choice too would be Smart Water, but I'd probably say Sprite before that. And then dessert, and I don't think this goes with it, but I just think it's the best dessert that you can eat.
I'm waiting.
Funnel cake. Funnel cake.
That's like that's a special. Like you had a
It
fair
is
or
a
some
special
shit.
occasion. But this is a
Listen,
special
listen,
meal.
No.
This is a special meal.
You going against what you said, bro. With this meal, what kind of dessert? You
Funnel cake with that meal.
Ain't nobody cooking funnel
Funnel
cake.
cake. You can eat funnel cake fries.
You not cooking.
You not cooking that
funnel-
shit
you
with
not
that
cooking
meal?
funnel
Well, if
cake.
I'm gonna be
dessert.
respectful, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna eat dessert with that meal anyway. But if I was gonna do a dessert that goes with it, I guess
Just a little sweet tooth after the fact.
Well, I didn't even think about mine.
I would probably just say I don't even know. I mean, funnel cake is the only thing.
I
I
mean,
can
you don't eat pecan pie.
Hey, I don't want any pie.
Wow.
All of it can burn in hell.
Damn, that's how you feeling?
I don't like any kind of
a
pie.
good pecan pie with some
Pecans and
blueberry,
blueberry?
vanilla ice cream.
What?
Bluebell. vanilla ice cream.
Oh, I
Why
thought
would you
she
do that to
said
your stomach?
with blueberries in it.
I thought she said blueberries too.
No,
I was
bluebell.
Like, who the fuck likes blueberries?
Yeah, that's what I said. No.
Shout out to CJ. CJ likes blueberries.
Oh no, okay? I don't think you were around for it, but there used to be like a little hot wing spot in that little like shack over there where the bubble tea and the snow cones are. They had some of the finest fucking caramel cake ever.
Caramel cake's okay, but I would rather just have straight vanilla cake on the middle and then vanilla. Like,
Oh.
but I don't know if that would be the dessert that I would choose.
Definitely a caramel cake.
I mean,
you
I
can't say fun. This.
That is not.
Ain't nobody.
It's not
ain't
an
nobody
acceptable.
cook.
Yeah.
the question is your perfect meal. So
And you think of funnel cake with your perfect meal.
you're eating asparagus and drinking it with a hard alcohol. I don't think that goes together either.
It really does. Go to any restaurant. They're gonna serve that shit up. It's literally.
It's on the menu, but just because it's on the menu doesn't mean you should eat it. You know what I'm saying?
You not gonna go nowhere and they dessert. Hey, we got
funnel cake.
There's only one place you can get a funnel cake, and that's at a circus or a fair.
Hell yeah, and you ain't eating at a circus or a motherfucking fair.
But listen, this is my list, bro.
Okay. Alright,
Okay,
man.
and if I was gonna say a regular, I would probably just say a regular ass pound cake. Then
Okay, I'm with
Yeah,
you. But you right.
Alright.
you should have been with me with the funnel cake, bro.
Hell no, hell no.
I'm gonna eat that motherfucker too, but at the fair or the circus.
or some shit like
Okay, I already asked you what your dream car was on
yeah.
episode, but what's yours?
that.
Everybody knows mine. I've said it on like 4.
People are gonna hate me for saying a Range Rover, but it's the Range Rover autobiography.
You know what's funny? My dad was on the podcast earlier, and he said Range Rover too.
But it can't be like a basic Range Rover. It has to be the autobiography.
Double R's on the seat.
The autobiography.
Stars on the
Correct.
roof.
Okay.
All right. Okay. What's the next one? Oh no. If you could be on any game show, which one would you be on?
Deal or no deal. I want that bread.
No cap.
Family Feud. Either Family Feud or. Nah.
You gotta have some
It's
folks
family.
on there that's smart with you. Know?
Oh yeah, I take Philly
Yeah, I
too.
just think
Because
it
you
would
can
be
walk
fun.
away with some money there
I'm
too.
not going there for money. I'm just going there. I'm just saying if I could be on there
I'm
for
going
fun.
for the money.
I'm definitely about.
I'd go on
Yeah.
Family Feud.
I ain't going for no reason.
Yeah, cut the
No,
check.
it's for fun. That ain't no reason. I mean, because I don't think that. What'd you say, deal or no deal? I'd be awful at that.
Nah, you got to have.
I'd
a
go on,
mind.
Once you start finding the money, that man upstairs gonna make you that offer.
I mean, I also wouldn't mind going on Price is Right either. That'd be kind of fun too.
Price is Right, you can win a 5-ass trip. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know they be taxing you on those game shows too.
Hell yeah.
Like, yeah, you win like $100,000, they gonna tax you. You get a car, you got to pay interest on that car.
Bullshit.
Shit, crazy.
Man, that bitch off.
Okay, favorite
Alright.
board game.
Monopoly.
I like Monopoly.
Yeah, it's an all around
Shout-
monopoly.
Shout out to his brother Brandon. 'Cause he know how to get down in Monopoly. He know what's up.
Well, also too, I meant to tell you, he told me the other day he definitely wants to get on a podcast with you too.
All right, we got. Hey, get it.
But for me, I don't know if any of you have ever played Cards Against Humanity.
Yes, Lord.
That's the best game I've ever
The
played.
dirty version.
Yeah,
Bruh.
I didn't know there was a clean version. That game is crazy.
Uno gonna always take.
Uno,
Uno always.
That ain't a board.
But
That's
you
not a
can't
board
play it.
game, though.
I would consider it like maybe I'm meaning more like tabletop games, like not video games.
If I had
Yeah,
to like
card
all time
games,
game, Uno, because fuck them rules that Uno came up with. We doing our shit. And
Uno
I'm gonna
is
hit you with the draw 4 every time. fam.
Uno is just I don't know.
It's a very aggressive
I like
game.
Monopoly, but I mean Cards Against Humanity is my favorite. But Monopoly, if somebody said Monopoly was better, I wouldn't argue against them. That very close second for me, because especially when you play with the right people who are grimy. and
Hell
like,
yeah, gonna
all
take
right,
all
bruh,
your shit.
all right, bruh,
You
I'll tell
better
you
not
what,
land
if you
no
land
bo-
on my space, you ain't gonna have to pay me this time, but I'm gonna need
I'ma double that shit if you-
property right there. I like playing with them type
hell
of games.
yeah.
Like, that's and it's just so fun. And bro, people get so fucking mad. and I like playing with the debit cards too.
Nah, I like the.
Let me
Nah,
tell you
give
why,
me the
though. Let me
cash.
tell you why the debit cards are better. Because if somebody don't got the money on a regular one, you know, it's funny. But
That's
it's
very funny.
But you know what's even more funny? When you put that card in the machine and that bitch ding too
Oh,
quick 'cause they got the
no.
card.
I never thought about that.
That shit is that shit is funny. When they get declined, oh man. That's the most. I mean, when you don't have enough cash in real life, it's like bad. But when your card get declined, it's
In a fucking
whole,
game?
it's a whole
Bro,
different
that's
level.
embarrassing as
Whole
hell.
different level.
Boardwalk and Park Place.
Oh,
Better not
man,
land
and
on
that's
it.
the thing. You land on mine, and you got to pay me $2,000.
And your shit went.
I'm never more confident than when somebody lands on that, and I have to tell them how much they pay. I low key want to play Monopoly now. I need
Give
to,
me my money.
but I do like Cards Against Humanity just a little bit better. Also, I don't know if you've ever played Categories either. That's a great game.
Yep.
So now we're gonna go to either ors now. And I've asked you this one already, but we're still gonna do it. Dogs or cats?
No.
Personally, I like dogs, but I trust the man more if he has a cat.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it takes a special type of man to have a cat,
Yes.
for sure. So I'm gonna say dogs too, though. Bars or clubs?
Bars.
That's gotta have a dance floor for me.
Yep.
Most bars have dance floors.
I won't consider them a bar if they have dance floors. I feel like bars are like.
Vitaco.
You ever been?
no dance
Yeah.
floor, yeah.
Are you ever been to OTR in Florence?
Mhm.
That's like the best version of a bar. It's not a club because
It's official. It's official as
It's
fuck.
like a legitimate bar.
Yeah, it's nice as hell.
And I don't like going up there because it's too many people. I respectfully, if I'm going out like that, I want to see somebody throw some ass and respect.
Hey, everybody got their preference.
Sure. Okay. Cake or pie?
Cake.
Cake.
Okay, good.
Give me the cake.
Cake. Chocolate, because my brother brought this point up. Chocolate or peanut butter?
Chocolate. I don't want that sticky shit to the top of my roof, in my
What
mouth.
you mean though? Like,
All forms of chocolate or all forms of peanut butter.
All forms of chocolate.
So I'm not saying, I can't, because you obviously can't just compare straight chocolate to straight peanut butter, unless you want to compare Nutella to peanut butter, in which it's landslide.
Nutella.
But landslide.
Bro, are you for real right now?
Right.
That hazelnut gonna hit every time. You can put it on bread. You can put it on a banana. You can put it on crackers. Like, you can put that shit on waffles.
You can put it on a bitch
man,
titties.
nobody.
Hell yeah, lick it off.
You ain't licking peanut butter off no titties.
That shit gets stuck. Thick ass shit. You can't even lick it right. You can't get it wet enough. You gotta spit on the damn peanut butter to lick it off. Hell no, it's a no.
I wish I would lick Nutella off something.
I wouldn't lick
Nasty
peanut butter.
shit.
Bro, your mouth gonna be
Say
dry.
Man,
You know how
please.
thick peanut butter is, bro? Like, bro,
You over here trying to
you would
get
have to like,
you trying to get active and you over here licking like a fucking
you have
dog.
to lick 5 times to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop. With the
Y'all
peanut
gotta
butter
know
on
what
it.
y'all doing.
I know. Hey,
Hey,
hold
I
on.
know.
Hold on, bro. Okay, but so you overall though, I'm saying like if you had compare like all forms of chocolate, that means like chocolate cake, chocolate candy, chocolate icing, chocolate everything, as opposed to peanut butter like granola bars, peanut butter sandwiches, peanut butter everything. Which one would you pick?
No, I'm going peanut butter.
That's tough.
Chocolate.
I'm gonna say chocolate though.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Chicken, beef, or shrimp ramen noodles.
Beef.
Chicken.
I ain't never met a nigga that said beef.
Chicken. The fuck?
Really?
Chicken.
Beef tastes very struggle-ish.
Chicken is played. Chicken is played the fuck out.
No
It is.
way.
It is, but for a reason, because the beef.
Tastes real struggling. You can taste the struggle in
No.
beef.
Beef is just like
That shit different.
Nah, beef, that motherfucker is gonna hit every
No, it's
time.
not.
Hey, hold on. How long do you cook your noodles?
No, it's not a long time.
Listen, y'all.
Where do you cook them?
to
Oh yeah, that's another question.
the
Okay.
Microwave.
You don't cook them on the pot.
If I'm in a hurry, microwave 7 minutes.
Never on the microwave.
7.
Hell yeah.
Them motherfuckers gonna fall apart.
I need
Exactly.
them to fall apart. Though.
Hell nah.
But you know what? You don't have to worry about them falling apart if you cook
Cook
them
'em
on
on
the
the
stove.
stove.
You might well eat soup. You putting them in there for 7 minutes.
Are you tripping? Okay, comment if y'all.
4:30. 4:30.
Hell no, them hard ass noodles.
4:30 is.
I
just perfect.
need you just cook them on the stove top.
Yeah, stovetop. But if I'm in a rush and I got other shit
I
to
don't
do,
care. If I'm in a rush, I'm just not gonna eat them. I'm not cooking them unless they're on the stove.
yo, okay, y'all need to let us know for sure how the fuck y'all cook y'all noodles. The people
That's the
need to
biggest-
know.
Matter of fact,
Microwave.
now you don't. No.
No
Also,
way.
beef. They're not hitting.
Right.
They not hitting. That it
sleep.
tastes like you on the struggle bus. Anytime I have to eat
She
beef,
said it tastes like the struggle.
it tastes okay.
She said it tastes like the bills due at the first of the
And
month.
yeah.
It tastes like eviction notice.
That's what you. Damn. What she saying about me? Yeah.
No, I'm saying the flavor.
What she saying? I'm a struggle nigga because I like beef.
I
No,
just like-
I'm
I-
just
I
saying-
like how
Ooh, I see
Ain't no
what
way
it
he
is.
trying to twist it.
I just like how
what it is.
none of us are acknowledging the shrimp at all.
Cause they nasty. They
Shrimp.
babbage.
My
They
dad-
garbage.
you
I'm
know,
gonna take
shrimp-
beef over. I'm gonna take.
Shrimp,
is good.
shrimp better than chicken.
Oh wow.
You
You just saying shit now.
Listen.
Look at him. He's serious.
Yeah, I'm very serious. Cause chicken,
What?
that's all you known coming up. oh, I'm gonna get the chicken ramen noodle. Hell no, that's for that time. But
But
now,
I
So let me ask you a question though. Do you think that chicken is nasty, or are you just saying that beef is better?
no, the chicken is not. It's not nasty. I eat it, but I ate that.
The
so,
beef flavor
I ate it
packet
so
too strong.
much. I ate it
Okay,
so
so
much.
you not
that's why
saying
I don't.
so you
That's
just
not
grown.
my favorite.
It's like that with me for pizza.
Like
Like,
I'm grown.
Pizza is
off
just
chicken.
Okay,
Taco
then I
Bell
respect
too.
that.
I'm
That's
not
different.
okay.
But I'm hell yeah, I definitely eat it. But
Okay, that's different.
I've
That's
grown,
different.
but
Yeah.
I've
So
grown
you're saying you
off of
just
chicken.
you just
That was
Yeah, it evolved.
That's
Yeah.
a different story.
That's very different.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty
I'm gonna
much
eat the
the
beef.
only
Don't get
one.
me wrong, but if I had my choice, I'm picking chicken over
It's
it.
chicken
Yeah,
every
cause you
day.
know 9 times 10 chicken is gonna be the main one you got in the house.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
actually for me it's always gonna be beef because I ate all the chicken.
Damn.
And I'm gonna clean your ass out. On the
Every time Johnny gonna come here and get your shit, man.
Okay,
Beef.
all right. Next, ketchup or ranch.
Ranch.
ketchup.
Ketchup.
You can't put.
I'm gonna
ranch
be
on there.
real deal Holyfield with you, and y'all are probably gonna say well maybe not you, but most people say I'm crazy when I say this. As far as condiments go, ranch is the most overrated condiment.
If you gave me options on like if I could pick my own, I'd pick blue cheese.
Even worse.
Wow.
What?
Ranch is only good on vegetables. A lot
No.
of people that
Have
be
you
eating
ever
them on
dipped your?
wings
Have you ever had them
and
seasoned fries from
pizza.
Zaxby's and put them bitches in ranch? It hits. It hits different.
Ask him what I think about Zaxby's.
What do you think about Zaxby's, Jaylon?
Overrated. Overrated.
Stop the cap. Chick-fil-A definitely over.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely.
You know, my dad said that earlier, and I
Your
had to,
daddy
I,
right.
had to, I had to get on him.
Your
Chick-fil-A
daddy
is
right.
overrated for it to be as basic as it is. The service is what makes it better than anything.
What's basic about it? The mac and cheese is basic. The chicken nuggets is basic.
You ain't supposed to go there for chicken, mac and cheese.
Yeah, you going in for chicken
Okay, so where did you go to Zaxby's and get chicken?
Chicken.
Get anything else?
and fries.
Yeah,
That's a
the
that's a
normal
norm-
meal.
Yeah.
That's tough. No.
Like why the fuck am I
You
going?
ain't,
Nah.
you ain't finna be like, oh man, I'm
But
finna
see,
go.
my
I'm
thing
finna go
is-
Chick-fil-A to get some mac and cheese.
No, you
Hell
don't.
No.
No,
Don't
you
say
and you're
that.
not finna go to Chick-fil-A. I'm finna get a salad.
You go to Chick-fil-A to get the chicken nuggets and the chicken sandwich.
That's it.
Exactly.
And you know what?
But I won't lie, they mac
Name-
and cheese be hitting.
Name a restaurant that has better chicken, and don't you dare say Zaxby's. Better than Chick-fil-A.
Better chicken?
Than Chick-fil-A.
Ooh,
Fast food restaurant.
Go ahead.
cause you gon'
Go ahead.
know.
Go ahead.
George's,
Pow.
From where? Where's that at?
New Albany.
That shit gon' and I like Chick-fil-A. I got a hell of a lot of points. I eat that shit all the time. But listen, this man is not wrong. He is speaking facts.
Better
He is
than
speak-
Chick-fil-A.
He is speaking
I'ma
the
try
truth.
it.
Yes.
He is speaking the truth.
But listen, is it a fast food restaurant?
I mean, you could
That's
consider
what I
it.
said.
They got. I mean, they pretty much got the same thing.
No,
shakes
it's
and
not
all
about what
that.
they sell though. I mean, like, cause I would consider a fast food restaurant to have a drive-through.
They got one.
Okay, then. All right.
Yeah.
We'll go. But I'm gonna have to try it. But
Definitely.
It's juicy. It's
Definitely.
good. It's seasoned proper. Like it's.
what else do they have though?
Shakes.
They shakes hit. And they
Top
super
tier.
thick. Like they not like the thick or you can't suck it out, but it's the thick like
Yeah, Sonic is like that.
And you ain't finna get no love.
What else though?
You fin-
What else do they have? Do they have sides?
yeah.
They have fries?
Yep.
Better than Chick-fil-A's waffle fries?
Yep.
Oh, you were talking some shit today. I'm about
Chicken.
to find out.
Ask
hey,
her.
look, I'm
I'ma go-
not gonna hold
I'm
this
going to
man.
New Albany
When he right,
tomorrow.
he right.
Ask her.
Go,
We gonna
man.
see.
Listen,
We gonna see.
he is not telling a lie to the
Chick-fil-A
people.
Hey,
overrated?
Another thing, them cookies.
Hey, them bitches is gonna melt.
I'm
you.
not gonna lie. I'm just not. How you feel about the chicken ramen noodles is me with cookies. I done kind of got burnt out on them.
Really.
You just asked what all they got. I'm just telling
Sure,
you.
yeah.
They,
Oh, yeah,
hey,
yeah.
you not gonna get nothing wrong there.
At all.
And they drinks ain't gonna be overly
So
carbonated.
I'm gonna give you I'm gonna tell you that this is gonna be like the Starlito thing. So now I'm gonna hold them to
Wait.
the standard of. Yeah, I remember you said he was your goat. So we're gonna talk. about
Starlito
that.
goated.
Cap.
Him and Trip.
Cap. Anyway,
And I think Trip maybe a little bit more if you listen to his lyrics.
definitely Chip better than Starlito, but goated. Anyway, we're gonna have another podcast about that. Anyway, so now I'm gonna hold them to the standards of Chick-fil-A, and if they don't meet those standards, even if they're good, I'm gonna say they trash.
Nah, don't hold them to the same.
Yeah, wait.
Who said?
They
don't
food,
hold,
just
don't
worry about
hold
the
them to the
food.
standards of Chick-fil-A. I just need you to go.
No.
Get the food.
I need you to go And I need you to experience that.
But you said that they were better than Chick-fil-A. And you
We
also
right.
said that Chick-fil-A is overrated. So
They
if
are.
you're saying that Chick-fil-A is overrated and that they're better than Chick-fil-A, then you're saying that it's
Do
better.
you know how long you wait in the Chick-fil-A line?
Where? Because here you don't.
Shit.
Shit.
Where
I
do
waited in
y'all
the
be
line for
going?
30 minutes.
Where do y'all be going?
You must be going
Super late or super early. Because if you in
No.
them in between that in times,
Only time
you
it's busy
waiting.
is lunchtime. Because when I go if I go at like 2 in the afternoon, 3, 4.
It's not nobody there.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The line's short. I go straight through. Are you saying it's not nobody at Jordan or whatever, Jordan?
Nah, you gon'
Have y'all ever had Connie's in Tupelo?
yeah.
I'm not feeling it.
They not better than Georgia.
I'm not.
I'm gonna go to. I don't even like. I don't.
I'm a matter of fact. I'm
wanna
gonna
go
send
to
you
Georgia.
my. I'm gonna send
But
you
I'ma
my
go.
recommendation.
I'm gonna go. No, because I'm very picky.
Go.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
go and I'm
picky?
gonna get. You said they chicken was better, and you said they fries was better. So those are the two things I'm gonna try.
Get it? I
No.
stand behind that.
We gonna see. Anyway, okay, we're gonna keep up. We got on this off ketchup and ranch. Okay, Netflix or Hulu?
Flicks.
Hulu.
It's Hulu for me too. I don't like movies like that.
Yeah, and you can catch up on all the shows, and you're not waiting a whole damn season to see what's popping off.
Yeah. Okay. Passenger or driver?
Passenger.
It just depends.
On what? How far the trip is or something?
Yep.
Okay. So let's just say.
Tupelo and back.
I'm driving.
Well, let's just say generally. Like, do you generally prefer to drive or do you generally prefer to ride? Like,
I think I'm gonna be a passenger.
Definitely.
I feel like I like to drive just because.
But I like being on my own time and
Yeah. Yeah. if
Family
I'm-
functions, I'm a driver. If we're going on a trip, I'm a passenger.
Not respectfully, like if I have if we're going to like a club or something.
I'm a passenger.
I like,
Oh, yeah, 'cause
I
I'ma
like
get-
to be
I'm
the
in-
driver. I like to control the music. I like to control the heat. I like to control. I like to
My
control
man's
the air.
He want to control.
I need to control everything. I don't need to be in there.
Club, I'm a passenger rider unless I'm with people that I know
Now,
get
if-
sloppy drunk. Then I'm
I'm going to Jackson to like slide and ride or something. I want to be the passenger.
Absolutely.
Well, here's the thing. I'm like to be the driver on the way there. On the way back, I want to be the passenger.
I want to be the passenger full trip round.
I feel.
Like, yeah, I'm trying
Most
to.
women don't like to be driving anyway.
No.
But anyway, okay. So girlfriends or guy friends?
Girlfriends.
Would you rather have female friends or male friends?
My dude's my dude.
Yeah, I don't
Same.
feel comfortable crying in front of my guy friends.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I think I think crying in front of guy friends kind of makes them a little bit uncomfortable.
No.
No, it would be
Really?
different if he cried in front of you.
No, I feel like more men should cry.
No, God, no.
Why not?
That's a politically correct answer.
Because a female will take
your
that,
vagina
a
will
female
dry up.
take that and run
No,
with it.
because okay, so like I said, I'm not the average woman. I want to know like if you're not okay. I need to be the same way that
every day,
everybody
though?
not like that though.
But I'm saying every
Yeah.
day, would you want your man?
not every because if you're crying every
See?
day.
So he has to be vulnerable to a certain extent with you.
No, I mean if he has something going on every day and we're going through he's going through a rough spell, like maybe it's a month or so, and he's going through something and something is really bothering him, and he needs me to be there for him. Okay, I'm checked in. I'm locked in. What's going on? What you need? What do I need to do to make this better for you?
I get that. I'm saying that men crying is not. Women overall, dude, I would say
It does the opposite for me when I see
80
a man
to
crying.
85. I think only on a time clock. Because if your man came home every day, oh my
If he
God,
come in
they were
every day
so
crying-
mean to me at work today.
No,
That guy's supposed to be your the rock,
no, like
and he's coming home and he's like,
Not-
oh my God, bro, I'm so sick of this shit, bro. I'm tired of these niggas, bro. Why these niggas trying to, bro? Like you would
Chill.
not like
Chill.
that. You see what I'm saying? That would.
chill. Not at every. Not, I don't
maybe
need you
one or two
physically
times.
crying every day, but if something is going on
So
and you
you
need
been
to vent,
crying like bitching.
like if you
I
got
don't-
some shit to get
I
off
I
your
don't
wouldn't
chest.
even do that.
I don't see a need for a dude to cry every day like that.
No, not crying like
I'm-
tears
I'm
and
saying-
shit.
but
No,
She said she thinks men should cry more. I think you should cry, but only to your guy friends, because they're not gonna judge you.
no, because if you with a woman and she really solid about you, whether it's a female friend or your girl, if she really about you and she really solid, you showing that vulnerability to her. It actually attracts them more to you because like, oh damn,
Really?
he's not such a wall. He's not so
Men are supposed to be.
he's
Like,
not so complacent in being rah rah rah.
But that's what
No
y'all
woman
want.
No.
Yes, you do.
Who
Y'all-
told you that?
Right.
Women want strong men. You
I
don't
want you,
and
but you know what
crying-
makes you strong? Being able to have that emotion and not think that it makes you less
being
of a
able
man
to-
because you have it.
What makes you strong is being able to suppress said emotion.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It makes you volatile. It makes you it makes you emotionally like aggressive. No, it doesn't. It does the complete opposite.
No, do you
I don't
know-
want a man who suppresses everything.
You know how
and then
bad-
I make the wrong move and you upside my head. Now we in this bitch like I can see in the back of the limo.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying he should suppress it from you, but not from his male friends.
No, if
Because
I'm his
you're
partner,
I'm saying women generally are going to have a.
you're wrong about that.
I'm not.
You are.
Wom-
If I'm your
I'm telling
partner,
you, as
Women
a
are-
man that dates women, that women
and as a woman
do
who
not like. Well, see,
I just want people to.
A
I want
wo- a
people. I want to
woman-
know.
A
Women-
woman to take you crying to her and run with it.
yeah.
Oh.
Yes, they will.
Vulnerability to a woman is
Oh,
almost
girl, that
suicide.
little sad ass.
What
nigga
kind of
will
women do y'all be talking to?
This
Because
is generally women.
no,
women do
the
that.
fuck
And-
is not.
and
No
yes,
way.
it is. Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Everyone. Here's the thing too.
Not everyone.
And here's the thing.
I guess the women I surround myself
I was
around
just about to say that.
are different.
Every single woman you know could be cool with that, but that does not mean that most of them are like.
And I have to take into consideration that the type of women that I surround myself around kind of have. I want my man to be able to feel like I'm his safe space and that he can have those feelings with me.
There's just also
that he's
things,
taking
there's
care of
also
in
things
that.
that you just will not understand.
Yeah, if it's something I don't understand,
And
okay, cool.
I
But
just-
even if I don't understand it, I need you to verbalize it so that at least I know what's going on.
But
I don't
why-
have to
but-
understand
But
it.
why? Like, what my thing is, if I tell you like I'm upset about something, and I go talk to my guy friends about it, and I don't talk to you, but I feel better after talking to my guy friends. Is there a problem with that? 'Cause
No.
I didn't consult you. Okay, all right.
I just want to know what's going on. That way,
Sure.
me,
You
okay.
should know what's going on.
So
but-
this is gonna take a turn. I'm a person who prays for my partner. I may not can fix it. I may not understand it. I may not can relate to it. But I want to be able to intercede on your behalf. I want to be able to look out for you in a different way than your boys can. And that's what their partner is there for.
What I agree, but I also think that in that I also need people to understand that your partner is not going to fix everything for you.
Absolutely.
And there's also things that conversations that you can be sympathetic of, but you cannot be
Empathetic
of.
too, because you don't understand.
And yes, and same thing vice versa. Like if you're pregnant and you you want to talk about the stresses of pregnancy,
You're not gonna.
I'm not
understand.
going to be able to really.
I can't tell you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Female
You,
friends can-
I'm
I
an
can
empath.
I can be sympathetic to you, but I have no idea what you're going through. So my advice is only coming from a supportive standpoint.
Yeah.
You need
Which-
to go
yeah.
to one of your girls.
That's why with the guy friends, like there's just certain things. But I think that when you're vulnerable to women, it shows a sign of weakness. And even if you
And I
do,
hate that y'all really think that.
Because
That's
it-
terrible that
as
women
a-
make y'all feel that way, and
but
that society has
most
too.
women do because that's women don't like that. And they really don't.
I
And the
know.
thing is, like, even if they accept it, it's only for a short amount of time. They may accept it the first time, but you know,
Having a partner that is communicative and can express and put his feelings into words is something that somebody can handle short term. That is the most mind warped thing. You would think that you would want a person who can verbalize, and communicate that, hey, I'm in a fucked up space right now, so I need you to be patient with me.
in a perfect world, it should be like that.
But
in
that's how my
reality-
parents are.
Yes, in a perfect and they're doing it right, but in reality, it just does not work. I don't think if I was gonna let me ask you a question,
Okay.
okay? If I was to line up 100 women, and
Yeah.
I would say, how would you still respect your man if he cried in front of you? How many of them do you think would say yes?
I'm gonna be on the off side, and I'm gonna say a good majority of them would say yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me
Stop the cap.
let me
Go ahead,
say-
start a poll right now on
No,
Facebook. Get you
I'm
a poll
saying
going.
if they were being honest.
Yes.
Because that's the thing. Women will say things that sound good.
No, let me tell you what women do. And as a woman speaking, women get in groups of other women, and one woman controls the thought process when you're with other women. And
I agree.
depending on what kind of woman you are, I'm okay with being. I'm okay with disagreeing. I'm okay with that because I
Sure.
know what I stand on and I know what I value.
Yeah.
So, but if you get in a hen, like in a hen's den with all those women, and one woman is really controlling the aspect and the point of view of things, you're gonna get women, oh well, I can see what you mean about him being weak. But originally your thought process wasn't that he's weak. Women have conditioned other women to think that's weak. Not other men or men as a whole.
Well, no.
Women have conditioned.
society has conditioned.
And it's more and it's
and
coming
women-
from other women who think
Yes,
that.
And
I mean,
women also think that because that is.
that's not a fact.
and I'm not saying it's a fact because obviously there's some women that don't think that, but
don't.
I would say an overwhelming majority don't want a man to be vulnerable. That is
This
why.
is why
That
men
is
have
why-
the highest suicide rate.
They have the highest suicide rate because, respectfully, society does not give a fuck about men's problems.
And I think that is the issue. People don't.
It's not
care.
because It's not because it's partially because.
Yes.
Of that. I think it's more so just because, again, like we have such a burden of performance as men.
But when you
That's
come
why.
home, and this is what I grew up seeing, and this is what I like for myself.
Sure.
So if my husband is out or my man is out and he's performing for the world and he's making strides and he's advancing in his career, why can't he come home and still lead, but be able to relax, be able to know that his wife or his woman is going to be his safe place where he can come and just not have to worry about what the world thinks.
That's because most women are trying to compete with men and be the men that they don't want.
I could never be a man. I'm not trying to compete. I'm not trying to do what a man does.
Most women are, and I would say too, like I would look at it like this: men are supposed to be looked at as the leaders and the heads. So if I'm supposed to be like the captain of the ship, and you see me emotional, then you're gonna.
That's the point of a co-captain.
There's not any successful business ship anything that is ran with two people. There's no country with two dictators. It doesn't work because
When you on a plane, you got your pilot and you got your co-pilot.
but the pilot ultimately makes the final decision.
Okay, but if your pilot runs out of juice and he runs
Sure.
out, then does your co-pilot not step up and take it on?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. People don't understand because women are trying to be the pilot and the co-pilot
Nah,
at the
baby,
same time.
I like to be
You're
a
not.
pass. I like
I'm
to be
saying The women now are trying to be the pilot and the co-pilot. They're trying to have both, but they don't.
But why
want-
do you think that?
They don't want the consequences of being the
both.
pilot.
Yeah.
But they want the benefits of being the pilot and the co-pilot.
But why do you think that is?
I think that is because it's a conditioning. We grow, especially in our community.
Okay.
There's a lot of single women,
Okay.
a lot of single black women, and
With
they grow
kids.
up
Yes.
telling their children, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't this, niggas ain't that. So when they grow up, they have a harboring resentment for men.
But
And
the
then-
question is, are niggas ain't shit? Like, are they not shit?
I don't think most niggas are shit because most niggas don't have the ability to be put in a situation where they will be shit.
Okay. So I'm gonna say this. I'm not looking for a nigga. I'm looking for a grown ass man.
Well, I'm saying that this is what women will say. They will say that niggas ain't shit, meaning men. Some women will say men ain't shit too. But I'm saying that I don't think most men are shit because my thing is, if you're saying niggas ain't shit, what does that say about you? Because
You an ain't shit ass bitch that went for an ain't shit ass nigga.
Not only that, because women are the ones that pick the men.
Yes, and that's why I say women
So
have to
if
be.
you're telling me, if your track history is bad, it's your fault.
Oh, yeah, because you decided to give up the nookie.
You ain't give up some of that.
I don't know. But I'm just saying that I don't know. Vulnerability generally is just not good in men because, like I said, if you're in the army and your drill sergeant, your
But that's not a
commander,
place to be vulnerable.
he starts crying, and then a relationship isn't either.
Yes, it is.
God. I mean,
I really want you to
And I'm not
ask.
saying like don't have these conversations. Like I'm not saying you can't have vulnerable conversations, right? But I'm just saying like as a man, you have to be stoic because you're supposed to be the one that is supposed to be there for your woman.
And that's why there's so much toxic masculinity because men have to be so stoic.
No, there's not toxic masculinity because of that. I don't even understand that at all.
Really?
No, we have to. That's another podcast.
Okay.
We running late, babe. Running over. But I will say we have to talk about that. Toxic masculinity.
Bring it back. I'll come back.
Is an interesting subject. Okay. Would you rather come into work early or leave work late?
Come in early.
Yo,
Well, I work night shift and I live an hour away from work. So for me, leaving work late is better because coming in early means I don't get enough sleep. However, generally speaking, I'd rather just come in early.
Yeah.
Would you rather have success or happiness?
success.
Happiness.
Cause
Success.
I can have happiness when I get my success.
That was a trick question. Success
Nah.
definitely brings happiness. Well, at least in men. In men, for sure, I would say.
I mean,
Maybe in women too, but
If I'm doing something successful or productive, I'm happy.
for sure.
got a point.
Okay.
But I think my happiness would take
Not a
precedence
surprise.
to me.
It
Not a
gotta
surprising answer.
it gotta take you to do something to be happy though.
Damn, you got a legit ass point. Cause I'm my happiest when I'm.
I mean, you
Not
can be, you
necessarily.
can be happy without doing something, but I mean,
But he makes up for-
something gonna generally make you happy.
Yeah.
Well, it also depends on your definition of success too, because other people, everybody's definition is different. But
Very different.
would you rather be poor and happy or rich and miserable?
Rich and miserable.
Poor and happy.
Fuck that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Jaylon.
I
ain't-
value my happiness.
I ain't never met a poor person that's happy.
Bro, you
It's
stressed
not
out. Lights
fun.
got cut off. Now you in this
It
bitch
is
with
not
candles.
fun.
It is
I-
not.
Rich and miserable all day, because
But usually,
I
you can
would,
buy things to compensate when you're not happy.
but I don't want to be miserable all the time.
damn.
But you
I don't know.
No, I'm sorry.
You don't want to be miserable.
As
all
somebody-
No.
as
And ain't enough money in the world. You know what? I'm
Ain't
going to
enough money
backtrack
in
on
the
my
world?
answer.
You think about
Ain't
it.
enough money in the world? You don't think money can buy happiness?
Fuck
I
no.
mean,
You know what?
it
I'm
can, but you gotta think about-
retracting
you
my
gotta think
statement.
about it, though.
I'm going to be poor and happy.
Poor and happy.
I'm going to retract my statement right now.
Because, I
I'm be
mean,
poor
you
and
think
happy.
about it, you poor, you doing everything you can to be happy.
And not getting it.
But being rich.
Being rich comes with more problems
like,
than being poor.
I
and
don't
being
disagree.
miserable.
But
Like,
you have way more ways to get you out of being miserable.
But you
as
still-
you're rich.
but you still going to be miserable is what you saying.
I mean, you can keep pursuing ways to be happy, but you're gonna ultimately come back to being miserable. But when you're poor and you finding your happiness within, outside of materialistic things, and you're finding your happiness outside of those things, it's a lot more.
So, okay. So, explain to me a situation where you'd be poor and happy.
If my and when you say poor, it sounds so like you have nothing at all. Poor or being in, you should have worded it like poverty, or versus.
Poverty is worse
I
than
tell you-
poor.
I tell you.
Well, yeah,
But-
shit, like
'Cause you know what
you could
poverty
be-
level is? I looked it up because I messed up and said it was $26,000 a year.
Uh-huh.
For a single person, poverty is less than $10,000 a year.
oh shit, let me be poor. I'm gonna be poor. Fuck that.
What?
I'm gonna be poor instead of poverty struck.
I was
can
gonna
be-
say yeah. 'cause
Yeah, I'm gonna
poverty
be poor.
is
Let me be poor.
$10,000 a year.
With the poor, you can be.
As long as your kids are happy and healthy and they're having their needs.
I would say it's even worse when you have kids. I
If
would
you're
say it's
happy and
even
healthy
worse.
and your needs are being met, fuck your wants. As long as your needs are being met, you have food, clothes, shelter, and you're with maybe and you're happy with where you're happy mentally or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. It's a real hard question, but
Poor
I'm
is not
definitely-
comfortable living, is what I'm saying.
It ain't.
If you're
but
not comfortable living, is it really happiness?
I know people that's poor and happy all the damn time.
I
Alright,
mean,
that's hard.
I'd rather be making like $10, getting my bills paid
But
and
see,
everything,
if
and,
you-
and being happy rather than being
You have nothing.
like having the money and then just
Nothing else.
going right to being miserable.
Yeah, you working, going home. You have no life. You have nothing other than a business or some,
Other
or a
than-
couple of
other than
cars. And you ain't got
having
shit
money,
else. You don't have a
really
partner.
got
You're not
nothing.
because you're not supposed to do life alone. That's like it's a given.
I
You can
agree.
do it alone,
But-
but that shit not cool. It's miserable as
But
fuck.
I'm saying, like, if you're rich, I think respectfully, if
Mhm.
you're a woman, it's a little different because women naturally seek out companionship and a good companion. If you want to be honest, I don't think most men would care to be married or in relationships. I think if most men could get away with having a little roster of women that they could call anytime they want, they would be perfectly content with that. Am I wrong?
That's a man that's not content with
Am I
it.
right?
That's a man that's not content with himself.
Why would you say that?
No,
Like, why would you say that?
Cause they could be perfectly content doing that as long as everything is.
Everything has
as long as you got your peas in
everything.
the pot.
Also, I'm sorry to cut y'all off. If the video cuts off, we'll just keep the audio on there. Sorry, go ahead, because it might cut off. We running.
I'll say this: any content person doesn't have many outlets. A person who's not easily content, a person who can't find contentment in anything, has a roster.
I don't agree because men and women are different. Like what you look for is different than what I look for.
I know grown men who are content. That's been rocking with their lady for 20 plus years. They content. They ain't looking for no other bitch.
I'm not saying
they ain't
that they're
looking for
not. I'm saying that a lot of men would probably be. But and here's the thing: with those men that have been with those ladies for 20 plus years, do you think if somebody told them, "Well, I tell you what, you could go out and have sex with another woman, and your woman's not going to be upset or mad at you anyway, or in any way, shape, or form," how many of them you think would go do it?
I'm gonna say this: it depends on the caliber of man.
I'm asking
just like
you-
it depends
I'm
on the
asking
caliber
you
of
from
woman.
A general sense.
In general sense.
Most men compared. Do you think most men would take that offer?
I hate to say yeah, but
They would.
I hate to say yeah, but damn.
Men like quantity and women like quality. And I'm telling you, if a man could have every man, but see, the problem is most men don't have the ability to do that. That's why when most men get rich, they always have a bunch of bitches. When you look at music videos, even these men that have wives, the rappers that have wives, they still got a bunch of bitches in the video. Because men like variety too. They like variety.
Someone's at the front door.
Who the fuck is ringing my doorbell? Oh, shit. We done talked into my other podcast. We're going to wrap up real quick. We're going to got a couple other ones we'll just work through. Would you want somebody that's overly optimistic or overly pessimistic?
Optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say the same. Nobody likes a downer. Okay, would you rather plan it or wing it?
I'm a planner. It's my safe space.
I can wing it.
Spontaneity is cool for me, but I'd rather just plan it.
Planning don't always go.
No, it doesn't. Actually, in my experience, when I plan it, it works worse for me. But even still, I'd rather plan it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Cookies or brownies?
Brownies.
Cookies.
Cookies.
Damn.
Sweet candy or sour candy?
Sweet.
Sweet.
Zoo or aquarium?
Zoo.
Aquarium.
Zoo, I gotta go see y'all cousins.
I'm gonna say
I'm not trying to smell no shit.
I'm gonna say aquarium just because
Yeah.
zoo it'd be hot.
That shit.
As
like-
hell.
I don't know, bro. I ain't been to an aquarium in a while, but the zoo prices are crazy.
Yeah.
And it stink. Bruh, it stink.
It costs to take care of y'all cousins and the
Chill out.
it costs to go see family.
Okay,
Chill out.
laundry or dishes?
Laundry.
I don't rather do
Laundry.
dishes.
I don't like touching dirty water.
Dishes.
I-
It's so boring.
It
Laundry.
freaks
Well,
me
actually,
out.
yeah, no, I don't. It depends on the process. I don't mind.
Hand in dirty water where chunky meat probably fell off. And no.
That's not that deep to me. Okay, bar soap or body wash?
Body wash.
Bar soap for my face. Body wash for the body.
Okay. Biggest lie you were ever told in life? This is the last question, though.
That I'm gonna need geometry.
Facts.
I ain't never used it.
Facts.
When have I ever needed to know any of that?
That's facts.
Nah, that I wasn't gonna ever be shit.
Okay. The biggest lie I guess I've ever been told in life is that just continue to be you because people are gonna like you for you.
Oh, that's savage.
It's cap.
I mean, you should be you, but people ain't gonna
You
like
should,
you
but people don't like you for you, and
No.
people already have in their mind what they want.
out of you and
Yeah.
from you and what they expect from you.
Yes, indeed. All right, well, that's gonna be the end of the show. I got a lot of editing to do. So this is gonna be final thoughts. So you just let me know like what y'all thought of the show and stuff like that. He already kind of knows the deal, but just thoughts on the show.
Bring me back. We can take that. We can take a whole bunch of topics that we wanted to expand.
Lead on for sure,
Definitely.
and I'm gonna make sure Chris is here too because
Bring him in.
Ooh. All right, that it. Anything else? You want to plug anything?
I'm good.
I'll be back again, y'all. I'll be back with Brandon whenever. Come on now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't forget Mississippi Hoop Dream.
Yes.
Like and follow. Shoot, me? What you mean? Follow me.
I really hate Dustin couldn't finish because I definitely want to come back with my boy.
For sure, we'll get him back on here. If you like the video, though, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm just gonna keep the intro short because we run it over. So y'all just be easy.